Nobody's normally all that active on here anyway. Yeah, that in all honesty looks terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, this is just fine if you ask me. We'll keep working on a lighting situation, you know, with friends like Aaron who are friggin' nocturnal. Or Aaron can just hold his light again.
Just don't use the fucking bar.
It's a nice one. It's very disappointing. Okay, so we've got some more Innistrad Midnight Hunt set packs from a bundle. Let's have them right here. And let's open them. We got pretty lucky last time getting that Renin 7. Hoping for a Meat Hook Massacre this time. You know, get the other $40 card in the set. But since I've acknowledged its existence, we're guaranteed to get $1.69 worth of cards. Alright. We got a Geesa the Ghoul Caller art card. We got a Plains. Alright, first common, Burn the Accursed. Raise the Effigy for a second common. Defend Straight, great card. Didn't believe it was a real word whenever I first saw it. Great flavor. An Unruly Mob, good old reprint from OG Innistrad. Homestead Courage. Alright, first uncommon. Sunrise Cavalier. Colorless, red and white for a 3/3 trample haste with a lot of upside. Man. We've got a Purifying Dragon, Covert Cut Purse, great little card. All right, our extended art card is Dawnheart Rejuvenator. There's Smoldering Egg. There's at least it goes in a deck. I don't know if it's actually all that valuable, but it's useful. And a foil Plummet. We'll put alt art and foils in the same pack. And we got a great list card. We got Primeval Bounty. Nice M14 card. I think it's like $2 or $3. Alright, yeah, that puts everything in a good place. Alright. So I'm liking opening Midnight Hunt a lot. It does have the real super hitters with Meat Hook Massacre and Renin 7, but it does still have a lot of stuff in the $10 range. Alright, we got that Poopy art card. Great Full Art Island. Siege Zombie. Hobbling Zombie. Crawl from the Cellar. Alright, first uncommon, Vivisection. You know, in limited, like, this card seems really neat, especially with all the 2/2 zombies to get rid of, but I've just never really felt like I needed 3 cards and needed to spend 4 mana. It's just a tough ask. Now, this card, however, according to 17 Lands, is the best uncommon you can hope to open. It's got the highest percentage win rate. Alright, okay, for some reason we go from an uncommon to a transform card. Tireless Hauler, regular common. Got a alt art Bird Admirer. All art Hivestide Infiltrator. All art Tireless Hauler. And a Brutal Cathar. Pretty nice little card. Oh, let's see the back. Ooh, yeah, Moonrage Brood. Alright, and a foil Burn the Accursed. Zombie. Alright, third pack. Alright, we've got Darnay's Cavalier, what is that card? Remcorless Stalwart Slayer. Yeah. There's kind of a market for the art cards, but you've got to have a lot of them. We got one Full Art Forest. Ardent Elementalist. Electric Revelation. Otherworldly Gaze. Jack-O-Lantern. First uncommon, Gavany Dawnguard. 3 mana for 3/3 Human Soldier, Ward 1. When it becomes day or night, you'll look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in any order. All right, Sunset Revelry, real nice little uncommon, colorless and a white for sorcery. If an opponent has more life than you gain 4 life. If an opponent controls more creatures than you, create 2 1/1 white human tokens. And if an opponent has more cards in their hand than you, draw a card. A mini timely reinforcements. All right. Lunarch Veteran, Shady Traveler, Candlegrove Witch, and a Storm the Festival. I think this is actually sitting somewhere around $8, $10. It's a really popular card. If you're not, what's the word? If you're not Alrund's Epiphany and Standard, you're Storm the Festival. Alright, Foil Falcon Abomination, and a list card. Stony Brook Schoolmaster. Whenever Stony Brook Schoolmaster becomes tapped, you may put a blue Merfolk creature wizard token into play. It's a 1/2. Well, yeah, not really sure why they have some of these list cards like that. Is that like secretly a $5 common or something? Let's keep rolling. Let's get a big hit. With that being said, though, you can't really expect a lot from these bundles, I think, because, I mean, duplicate art card, okay. Because 8 is still a very small sample size in terms of cards. Like, if you don't make your money back on a set box with the EV edit is, I can understand being upset, but the bundle, you know, you're taking the risk. You're just really buying the box and the fun. And the foil lands. Don't forget about the foil lands. We had that Plains, Candlelight Cavalier, Dawnheart Rejuvenator. Alright, first uncommon, Ritual of Hope. Colorless and a white for an instant. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end turn. Coven, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. Join the Dance, green and a white. For a sorcery, create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens. Flashback 3 and a green and white. Aaron, do you know something interesting? Apparently, Join the Dance is the first multicolor card ever to have a flashback.
Really?
Yeah. Doesn't really sound like a real thing, but it is. There are lots of cards that are monocolored but have a different color flashback cost. This is the first one that's actually gold. Alright, we got a Tavern Ruffian. Show you the back. That way when we can look at our alt art Tavern Ruffian. Another alt art Bird Admirer. Okay then, and I haven't actually seen any of these yet. The black and white sketch card I'm showing Aaron right fast. I don't even know if these are less valuable or more valuable because they don't even show up on the TCG pricing guide. But we'll find out later. And Pithing Needle. Man, I'm so cool. I got this as one of my promo cards in Midnight Hunt pre-release. Ooh, that's a pretty good looking common though. Foil Outland Liberator. And Frenzied Trapbreaker on the back. 3/3 creature werewolf, sacrifice it, destroy target artifact or enchantment, or whenever Frenzied Trapbreaker attacks, destroy target artifact or creature defending player controls. Alright, that was the halfway point. I have no idea what those black and white cards look like. I don't even know what they're named. Like I was telling Aaron, and I'm sure a lot of us have been feeling in the Magic card world, like, everything is supposed to be so flashy and so special that, like, you don't even know what to be excited about because there's a million different versions of each card. Alright, Brutal Cathar art card. Working on our full set of art cards. Another Full Art Mountain. We haven't gotten a foil one yet. We might have been more lucky. We got 2 foil full arts in the last bundle opening. Maybe they're just hiding in the back. Alright, we got a Stormrider Spirit, Soulgrey Gryff, Thraben Exorcism, Locked in the Cemetery, A+ uncommon right here. Morbid Opportunist, 2 colorless and a black for a 1/3 human rogue. Whenever one or more other creatures die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. I'm really glad they've added the only triggers once each turn caveat to cards. Less combo shenanigans. Even though I'm a Johnny and like combos, for some reason they tilt other people off. So I guess it's nice that Wizards are abiding by stuff. Necrosynthesis, absolutely terrible card. Don't play it. All right. We got another Tavern Ruffian, a Covetous Castaway, colorless and a blue for a 1/3 human. When it dies, mill 3 cards. Disturb, 3 colorless and 2 blue. For Ghostly Castigator, it's a 3/4 flyer, and when it enters the battlefield, you may shuffle up to 3 target cards from your graveyard into your library. And it's got the same text that all the cards with Disturb have. If it dies for real. Shady Traveler. And another Storm the Festival. Well, maybe if it was expensive, it's expensive twice. And a Foil Farmer. Just let me throw all these on the ground right fast. We got the Denic art card. Hey, there it is. Foil Full Art Forest. 3-man Exorcism. Locked in the Cemetery. Duress. I just want to say right fast, this is a great Duress art. I love that. I'm going to read the flavor text. The Voldaran torture pits are so expensive that prisoners have a nasty tendency to be forgotten for expansive, not expensive. I should learn to read. That prisoners have a nasty tendency to be forgotten for years. Olivia's Midnight Ambush, great uncommon. It's light. Yeah, it's almost Lightning Helix. Cathartic Pyre, colorless and a red for your deal 3 to target creature or planeswalker, and then it's got its loot ability on the back. Thermo Alchemist, great reprint from Eldritch Moon. Harvest-Tide Infiltrator, Harvest-Tide Infiltrator ×2, and Aaron's favorite card, Triskaidekaphile. And Foil Diagraph Horde. Alright, last 2 packs. Let's hit something big. That's another duplicate on the Brutal Cathar. Good island art. Lots of white in there. Like that. Alright, Shipwreck Sifters, Plummet, Stormrider Spirit, Soulguard Griff, Brood Weaver, your classic big-butted spider, Dryad's Revival, Shady Traveler, Alt Art Outland Liberator, Alt Art Bird Admirer, and Grafted Identity. Alright, as an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, enchant creature, you control it, enchanted creature gets +1/+1. I want to take his face off. That's one thing about this set most people don't get is almost all the cards are movie jokes. And this is from the classic Face Off with Nick Cage and
John Travolta.
Thank you, Aaron. Great flick. You should check it out if you haven't seen it. All right. And a Foil Hound Tamer. Human Werewolf 3/3. It's got Trample. Pay 3 and a green. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Daybound, Nightbound. And we got Untamed Pup on the back. That's a pretty dark foiling in all honesty. But Trample, other werewolves and wolves you can control have Trample. And same ability. But it's a 4/4. Alright. Last chance. You know what? I bet this token is actually expensive because this is
probably the one for Ren.
Yeah, it's the Ren and 6 token. Ew, gross. Another Hedge Witch's Mask. Hit a lot of doubles on the arts. Alright, we got the Lesser Swamp. The Swamp with the Town is actually kind of expensive. We got Evolving Wilds, Centric Farmer, Return to Nature, Might of the Old Ways, Dual Craft Trainer, 3 colorless and a white for a 3/3. Creature, Human Soldier, First Strike. Covenant at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Loyal Griff, 2 colorless and a white for a creature, Hippogriff. It's a 2/2. It's got Flash and Flying, and when it enters the battlefield, rescue something. Lunarch Veteran, Ambitious Farmhand. Okay, and it looks like we got an Alt Art for... No, just Alt Art Candlegrove Witch, and a Okay, it's a black mythic. I was about to get really excited, but Lord of the Forsaken, like we say all the time, if you don't get an expensive card, at least you get something neat. And this card's so cool. I'm not much of a commander player, but I can only imagine how upset some people would get if you drop this and then pay some portion of your 40 freaking life and get so much advantage back from your graveyard. Oh man, but still, just 6/6 flying trample for 6, no drawback. What a time to play Magic cards, and it's not even considered that good. And a foil Florian Valderan Scion. 1 colorless and a black and a red for a legendary creature, Vampire Noble. It's a 3/3. First strike at the beginning of your post-combat main phase. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the total amount of life your opponents lost this turn. Exile one of those cards and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may play the exile card this way. Man, I just looked at the screen and I was holding that up entirely uncentered. But it's still kind of hard to see the way our light's set up. Exactly, there we go. That's great. That's still a beautiful card. But, that's another thing that I'm going to tell people about right now. I would keep a hold of some of your vampires and werewolves. Don't just trade them away for like 50 cents, because normally you can tell whenever certain tribal decks aren't going to get any more support in a format. But this time, we know that they are, since there's literally another Innistrad set coming out in just a few weeks. For our one viewer, thank you so much for spending your time with us. Please give the YouTube channel, please check out the YouTube channel. Yeah, give it a like, maybe even subscribe. It's Asphodel Merchant, same name. Innistrad Midnight Hunt is not going to be as forgotten, since we're going to see a lot of these cards again whenever Double Feature comes out in January or February. And I don't know if we're going to see any of the same cards in Crimson Vow or not. I feel like some of the commons could stay the same, but who knows? Might be all entirely new stuff. Anyway, I'm taking a lot of risk with buying these and opening them. You buy booster packs, play with them. Remember, it's called Magic the Gathering, not Magic the yelling at your computer screen and staying on eBay all day. Thank you all so much. Goodbye.